Alright, my Return of Reckoning friends. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. You guys can let me know if this is something that you'd continue to enjoy seeing in the future. I wanted to cover some of the Tome of Knowledge unlocks that you can get. A couple of them are pretty cool, like this cloak here. This is a Yeti cloak that you can get from a pretty simple tome unlock that we're going to do a little mini guide for during this video. And then we're also going to cover a title that you can unlock as well. That's from a different unlock, but it's in the same zone, so I figured we'd cover them both at the same time. Now these tome unlocks are from the original Warhammer Online game. Not all of them are currently accessible within Return of Reckoning. There's some of them that I guess you can't get still, so I'm just going to cover ones that are currently available within the Return of Reckoning server. So starting off, the cloak that we're going to get today is the Hide of Killing Frost, which is aptly named for the the champion that we're going to get it from. Now this is a 20-something level champion monster that you have to kill to get this cloak. Just a heads up, so if you're wanting to do this, I do recommend doing it on a higher level character, level 40 preferably, just to make it easier, or if you can get a small group together to do it, you can do that as well. So to start this off, we're going to need to head over to the Chaos and Empire pairing map, and we're going to have to head over to High Pass. And this is obviously from the destruction side, so if you're on order, you're going to have to change this a little bit. But from here, we're going to head down to this little section of mountains right down here. You can see the coordinates on the map there. I believe it's 8,000, 42,000, 41,000, somewhere right around there at the tops of these mountains. And where you fly in on the destro side, you'll start in this little camp here. And I found it the easiest way to get there is to just head down the path and cut down the path and then down the mountain and through some of these active monster areas, which again is another good reason to do this if you're higher level, because most of these things will not even bother you, and even if they do, you'll have no problem taking them down. So while we're traveling down here, a few of the things that you'll want to note, again, like I said, not all of these tome unlocks are active, so take a look at the forums and see. There's a few good guides on what are currently active and available to get with both the items and the titles and the beast tokens and things like that that you can get, so be aware of that. Also, some of these things you probably will need a group for, especially the higher level zones. You won't be able to do those on your own, so it's good to always try to maybe get together a small group to tackle those things. But we're going to head down the southern path here all the way over to the small mountain range at the coordinates I mentioned before. And I've read before that he does patrol a little bit, so you might have to look around a little, but once you get to the mountain, you'll start seeing the Yetis up on the cliffs, and then you'll know that you're in the right general area. So just, look around for them. Once you start seeing them, head up the side of the mountain. It's pretty easy to climb, and just hover over each one until you find Killing Frost, which for me, he was right over here on the back side of this cliff. And then all you need to do is kill him to get your tome unlock. So I'm gonna go ahead and take him down really quick. You can see me there on the map, just in case you want a solid reference point. You can see here the tome unlock is to, it doesn't say specifically that it's him, but it is him for the unlock. So go ahead and take him down. He's not difficult at all, level 40, very easy to kill. Now, you don't automatically get the cloak from killing him. Funny enough, he actually did have a cloak loot for me, but you'll have to go back to the main city and go to the library, whether you're order or destruction, and you'll have to find one of the vendors in there to actually get the item from them. So we'll cover that later in the video after we get the next unlock. But the next unlock is actually really simple. All we have to do is find an enemy corpse, or well, I think it's an Empire corpse, and interact with them. Click on them to get the unlock for that. So we're gonna head back the way we came, almost all the way back to the camp that we flew into. Right here, this little section of cliffs that you can see on the map here, where my dot is right here. At the bottom of these cliffs, you'll see the corpse just sitting there at the bottom, and once you go and click on them, you will get the Tome Unlock, which gives you the title immediately. You don't have to go anywhere and actually collect anything for this one. Just as soon as you unlock it, you get the experience, the title. You can go directly into your tome and apply that title to your character, and you are good to go. And these ones are really cool. There's actually a lot of ones like this. I've gotten a few, even with items that were just basically for finding things out in the world and interacting with them. And others you'll need to kill a bunch of monsters. You might have to grind for a while on things to get. So, well, if this is something you guys want to see, we'll definitely do more of these in the future and make this like a little mini series. But from here, we're gonna head back to our capital city, which, you know, for us is the inevitable city, and we're gonna head over to the Lyceum, I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's basically the library. It's over on the far left side of the map, kind of past where you would buy your mounts and things in this big glowy cube here. And we're going to head in there, and you'll find once we get inside that there's actually quite a few vendors. I'm not sure, some of them don't seem to respond when you click on them, but there are some that do like the beast tokens, some that do tome unlocks, some that do the pocket items that you can loot from like special monsters. That's another thing we can cover in the future. Certain monsters will drop special items that you can turn in for the pocket items. But we'll head over to the correct vendor here, and you will see that they have a whole slew of different items that you can buy. These items will only be purchasable if you have the corresponding unlock to do so. So we will just need to scroll on down and find the Hide of Killing Frost in the list, and go ahead and right click it. And even though I've already done this and I've already bought the cloak, I can still buy another one if for any reason you'd want to do that, but you can't trade it or anything. So, but yeah, go ahead and buy that, and you've got your cloak, and you can equip that on your character as just an appearance, because it doesn't have any stats or anything. It's just there for the cool cloak appearance. So go ahead and equip it on your appearance tab, and you will be good to go. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found it fun. I hope you're able to go ahead and get these unlocks, get that title and that cloak. And if you're interested in seeing more of these, I'm definitely down for doing them. So let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.